After the long journey, me and my classmates had finally arrived at the retreat house. Immediately after putting down our bags from the bus, we went to the session hall and stored our bags there as we waited for the orientation from the nuns and teachers. My friend Kyle was already talking to his camera. I did not want to let the opportunity pass to mess with his monologue.
So,
Ganda ng GoPro mo.
what?
Please stop!
Our dorms were on the fourth floor of the retreat house. The rooms were cozy to say the least, very nice to sit on the beds, but they weren't that soft. There was a lot of natural light coming from the windows.
This is gonna be my bed for the next 2 nights.
You could say that the beds were soft enough to warm your back while you slept, and the blankets were also cozy. The teachers gave us the signal to go down to the refectory and eat lunch. Everyone scrambled around to get their things from their rooms. All I had to get really was my shoulder bag. The view from the retreat house was stunning as is. However, we still had a lot to see because we were taking a side trip after our lunch at the retreat house. This was a shot from before lunch where I just ventured out into one of the balconies and took a few scenic shots of the scenery outside of the retreat house.
Are you from La Presa?
Where's that? I'm from the Congo, man. I'm from Jamaica.
I'm from INC.
Are you in the Philippines?
From the Philippines.
I come from Middle East.
Nasa Middle East ba, Jamaica?
I come up from Tambucho.
Do you know how to speak Tagalog?
Kuchila.
Why did you visit the Philippines?
Good women. Many women.
Parang tika-tika na.
Good women.
Parang katabi mo din yung women na.
Bro, kayo bro.
The first stop of our side trip was the public market in Baguio, so that we could buy souvenirs and food for the people back at home. However, me and my friends decided to go to the nearby Maharlika building to find a shop that sells figures and model kits. Not really so that we could buy anything, maybe just for us to look at them and, nerd all over them.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're doing right now. We're walking aimlessly.
I don't think there's no Gundam in this public market.
Kyle is again talking about random stuff.
Yeah, it's talking about random stuff.
Kyle vlogs so noisily.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. That's how we vlog when you don't have anything to do.
There is no Zaku, boy. There is no Zaku.
The next location we went to on our side trip was Burnham Park. I didn't really get much footage of Burnham. Well, I didn't really go to the park itself. Instead, I went to this small food store, restaurant. There's a restaurant and there are some kiosks around it that sold other food like shawarma and cola. Bottom line is, I got a can of Dr. Pepper and a shawarma. That's what I ate while my friends were with me. We just chilled out there. Most of the shots that I took for this vlog were just shots of random people just walking around or cars passing by. I don't know. There's a calm sense when you just sit down and watch as other people live their lives. Enough of the daylight. Let's go straight to the night market. Here is the street food stall area where I was looking for something to eat and I saw takoyaki.
Manang manot takoyaki.
Talo, 25.
Talo 25. Ate Anim.
There's a lot of unstable camera movement in this part because I was holding my phone while I tried to fish out my wallet. First time that I'm gonna show my face on this vlog, I guess. It's the first video I'm gonna shoot of me eating. I mean of my face in the video. Ginagawa ko. Oh, how I wish that my camera had more exposure so that all these scenes could look brighter. That is the meeting place right there. BPI. All of my classmates must be roaming around. All of my classmates they must be roaming around the night market while I'm here in the middle of the park. Back to entering the chaos.
now on a quest to find the 7-Eleven. Found it. That's a long walk. Wet can of Red Bull, and I'm on my way back to the night market. I made it well. I still snag a few souvenirs before I leave.
The third day of the retreat was surprisingly more calm than the first two. There was only one session left to complete, and we were going to do it after the others have finished confessing. So this is me just enjoying the scenery from the balcony one last time before going down to the conference hall.
We're waiting for the last session to end. Actually, we're waiting for it to start. We're waiting for the last session to start.
After that last session came, we were free to do whatever we wanted until the bus arrived to take us back to Tarlac. It was a very calm experience to just walk around casually in Baguio and take videos of what I wanted. It was fun to chill in there, figuratively and literally.
Yun lang alam ko part. Oh my god, ang lalim na eyebags ko. I should get a mask.